Go ahead, put the back knee on the floor. Twist. See the left knee up. Twist, anchor. Yeah, it's good, Ali. It's good. Stand on your legs, please. Stand on your legs. Okay, to keep the palm that way. Stand on your legs. Strong and mighty. Bend knee. It's good. Very good. Back knee. Up, left. Tight. And triangle. Hug your leg. If you can, your left leg is in the front. If you can, bring your right arm around and do the eagle. Do the arm and leg. Wrap it once and twice. Double wrap.
Right arm.
Opposite. Right. Yeah. Focus on the right hip. What we want is the right hip and right shoulder to come forward, right? Right hip and right shoulder to come forward. So if you bring and wrap your right arm around, what happens? Your right waist pushes forward, right? And let's prepare for warrior one. Interlock your palms at the back. Start firming up the spine, the back, strong and mighty. Lift your arms as high as you can. The more you lift your arms, the firmer your back gets. And rise. The higher your arms were lifted, the more your chest pushes out. Nothing untouched, right? Nothing loose. From toes to fingertips to head and hair. And warrior one, lift. Your head in between ears, please. Don't push your arms too far up. Here, warrior one. Lift and then bend knee. Sit doesn't mean sink, right? Rise, lift, pull. No point. As much as you can this way. The more the toes point in the same direction, the more challenging it is for the back leg, right? So you want your right waist aligned. That's good, like that. Look at Smriti. Yeah, that's classic. You should not be able to tell which leg is in the front, right? If your left leg is in front, left hip in the front, and right hip back, not right. You want this. And it's okay if the heel stays up. And chest and the knee. Okay, strong and mighty. Stretch out, reach. Lift the back leg first, straighten the back leg first, and then rise. The more tightly you push your palms, interlock your fingers, stretch your palms, the easier it is for your leg to lift weight. Lift your head, right, hands here. There, yeah, arch, yeah, just squeeze. Yeah, tighter this, the more you pull the kneecap up, the easier it is to straighten the leg. Yeah, stretch. Very good. Lean into the wall. Roll your head a little bit. Don't have to too much up. There. Rotate, right? Rotate. There. And half moon. Use the block you need to. All you need is Enter the knee. Forward, let's do this. Left the knee come forward. Take this back. Okay, now hold this. Now push this back. Hold this back and then push the knee back. Keep this back and then there. And vertical. Lower. Put your palm. Yeah. Okay, now what you want to do is, once you're comfortable with your foot, on your foot and your hand, push this hip joint out. So the opposite, right? Rotate. So this goes towards the wall, the other one, lower one will come in, away from the wall. Lift leg, Vira, lift leg. There, yep. And relax your head a little bit. Yeah, strong and mighty, stand strong on leg. Your left hip joint should push towards the camera. Left leg joint should push forward, away from you. Please just fit in here. Keep thinking of this area, what we are doing with when you're standing. Of course, you're going to strengthen your legs and you have a lot of movement. But what we are doing is stretching the side, opening the pelvis like this. When you do the back bend, stretch the front. The forward bend, you stretch the back and strengthen the back. These are all the side stretches, right? What we are doing with warriors is the side stretches. There are very few things that we do. We bend forward a lot, back bend if you intentionally do it, but side stretches are something that are not done very often in our daily life, right? And this pelvic area, whatever we do, we close it inward. Right? So we are opening, so warrior 2. So anchor this and see how this drifts forward there without letting this happen, right? So keep this back and this. Warrior 1, not this. This, rotate, right? Open the torso, open the hips, open the pelvic area. Okay, let's other side. Little steps, extend. Start with the outer edges, dig them in into the mat, lift the arches up. So it's not this, it's this. It's this, exaggerate, lift your ankles, this. And there are gaps, the arches are deeper, right? And extend. So squeeze and lift. Close your ears. See how high can you lift your shoulders. Remember when we do the back bends, we want to use the shoulders extension for the back bend. Can you close your ears with your shoulders? And expand. Okay, when you rotate your right foot, see if you can anchor the big toe and spread the little toes apart. This gives you an extra inch or 2. So open the toes, not this. Open, not this. Don't keep them closed. Yeah. Anchor and then open. Open the fingers. So, yeah, there. And pull the kneecap up. Pull the kneecap up without letting the left hip come forward. Kneecap pulls towards you. Left finger, left palm, left arm stretches away from you. Rotate the torso, please. Rotate the torso. Anchor. Rotate. The chest, the shoulders, the hip. And bend knee, anchor your elbow against the knee. Keep the back hip back first, and then push this knee back, right? Open the pelvis, right? This knee will come forward. It's easier to push knee back. There. Hold it in place. Hold it in place. Let the knee come forward. You can now hold this and now push the knee back. And twist. Twist, upper hand on the floor, back knee on the floor to start with. Yeah, that's good hand. Go ahead and rest your back. Actually wider, go wider. And rotate your toe, fingertip, toe pointing in front. Yeah, wider, open. Yeah. Good, sit. That's good. So that bring your arm up. So when you do the twist, see if you can do this. Bring your arm up above your head and on the shoulder. What does that do to your side stretch? And anchor and twist. That's right, warriors sweat. And hug your leg. Stretch the hamstring. It's okay if the front knee slightly flexed. You're still stretching. Because of the forward bend. Okay, remember the opposite ego. So right leg in the front, bring left arm around. 1 and 2. 2 reps. See if you can hold the big toe, the foot, and focus what happens on the left side of your body. Yeah, rep. Vira hug tight. Yeah, there you go. And lift your foot a little bit. And hold. Yeah, there you go. Interlock your arms at the back. Let's prepare for warrior 1.
Oh, it gets better.
It just you warmed up. Sweat makes a difference. Okay, lift your arms as high as you can. The more you lift your arms, the stronger your back will be. You're right. And rise. Keep pushing chest forward or arms upward. Focus. Stay at the point. Close your ears with your shoulders. Pull. Lift. Lift everything up. Your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your back, wrists. I like to keep fingers interlocked. Gives you a lot more strength versus open. Right? And lower. Keep leaning forward. The more you lean forward, the lighter the back leg gets. First lift, then rise. Strong, strong. Pull kneecap up, pull kneecap up. Strong and mighty. And rise, rise. The tighter this, the stronger this. Your body communicates with each other constantly. When your fingertips are slack, your legs say, why should I work hard? He's not doing it. They're just like kids. Right? Why do I have to do it? The tighter your arms, the stronger your leg. Yeah? The slacker this, the slacker that. Okay? It's infectious. Stick to the wall, so stick to the wall. Stick, stick. Yeah, and then push the left hip out. You did on the right leg earlier? You did the opposite side earlier? We are doing the right leg this time. Oh, wrong leg. Yep, anchor, 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 and rotate, 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 rotate. Okay, vertical. Left leg, Viral, left leg. Stick, stick, stick. Put this out and this. Oh. Keep pulling kneecap up, please. Keep pulling kneecap up. That's good, Vaishali. That's good. Looks good. Yeah, hold. Hand close. Yeah, and now go ahead and do the twist, side twist. Face hang. Yeah, and then go ahead. Bring your head close to the left. Yeah, there. Lower your left elbow. Like that. Sideways, 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 right? No, sideways. There. That's not sideways, right? Like front. Sideways, you want to face hang. Only face hang. Right, so where should the arm go? Where will the arm go?
Like that?
Does it make sense? Will it go like that? Will it make sense? I want to face hang in half moon. Okay, go ahead. What would be the most ideal place for my elbow to go? Like that, like not like this, not like that, like that. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Take it out. Place it on the walls. Then at the beginning, just focus on the lower right so we hug really tight, squeeze. Yeah, relax your head. Relax. Go. Lift up a little bit and go. Yeah, relax. Yeah. Drop. Yeah, drop. Good. I think a little bit away from the wall will reduce the weight on your legs. You can lean more into the wall if you're away from the wall. If you're closer to the wall, you stand on your legs. You need to stand on your legs then.
Away from the legs.
Yeah, feet away from the wall will allow you to lean more into the wall. Right? The closer you are to the wall, remember the more hamstring stretch you get. Okay, start straightening the knees. That's good. No, so Liz, so first, yeah, do this. Yeah. No, go take the position.
Okay.
Yeah, go bend knee. Yeah, and rotate this back. Now, what has happened to your knee? No. First, keep this here. Okay. Now, bend and with your left elbow, push the left knee back. Yeah, but apply strength and keep pushing this back. Keep pushing this back. Yeah, don't let this come forward. So keep this anchored and then work on this to open the left. Yeah, exactly. So don't let this come forward. You want to work on this hip, this. Right? If you let, then you have to work on this, and this is really hard because this is the weaker area, right? But if you anchor this, then it's easier to push this knee back. What you want is open this with the pelvic area, right? Yeah, this wide, right? So again, if you were against the wall, you want both knees, both hips, both shoulders as close as possible to the wall, right? So this is what you're stretching. If you try to do this, now you have to work on this. It's really hard. There's no anchor. There's nothing to push this back. Side side lift.
I don't know.
What did you say?
Side side lift. Well, split and lift. But I'm thinking how.
I can go over there.
You're fine. It's Panjali, I think, who would need to. Panjali will need to do without the wall. You can do it against the wall. You can do this when you're all prepared. You're all
There's so many people staying.
Do you mind if I just do split? But I gotta
Yes.
miss.
I'll take it.
What?
Prasarita and next time?
Yeah.
Split my chair.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Try not to. It's a good challenge.
Aim for the right.
You have great faith in me, Vishaka, too. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. I'm trying to give you a little room here.
Prasarita and headstand. Yeah. If you want to go this side.
I'm gonna go over there.
Or yeah, go ahead and show it to Srini as well. So.
I'm gonna go over here. I just feel better. A little more space. It's
Miriam, we are doing Prasarita Paduttanasana and then we will get into headstand. So the challenge is, the goal is to keep knees as straight as you can. So watch and then load the hip, and tight. It's okay. Don't worry about the fingers. Use all the strength you can.
Come back or
Tight,
go after
tight.
you're done.
Squeeze.
Go reps.
Kneecap up, no floating.
If you
Yeah, headstand.
put your weight on your hand,
Split. Pull toes in.
Huh?
Nice job.
Legs drop.
I said nice
Oh.
job.
Well, I think it's the anchoring, right? So that's why that wall thing is really helpful. What we have done once, you can somehow do this reverse. Not with your back against the wall, but you're with your legs on the wall. Then you have an anchor. Earlier ones we will try it today as well. You need to walk your legs, and that will open, right? That will widen. Right, like that, exactly.
I gotta get away from the wall. So
This is a good spot if you can somehow get into the posture. Right, leave it in the hands.
hand.
What?
Where are the edges? There.
Oh, that.
No, no, she was asking about the weight is on the head of the hand.
It's on your hand.
Yeah.
It's on my head.
No, that's what I'm saying. You are not firm on your hands. The
Yeah.
Move them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move them out.
Put
Yeah.
this anchor
You
in
have to
front.
see it. It's like a tripod. It's
Yeah,
here.
there you go. Spread them
Don't
out.
put it
Spread
too
your hands
close to each other.
out. Yeah, spread them
You want to
out.
press
Sideways.
really close actually. So don't go
Your
too
head
far.
is
No, no, no,
close
no.
to
no,
the-
bring
No,
your
that's
hand
right, Chan.
close. Yeah, okay. Closer to the edge.
Spine
So
is a
you
good
form
spot
out
to
your
get
triangle.
Yes.
It supports you.
So is that
You press the hand at
Yeah.
What's that? Where should you hold the longest in this pose? Like where's that? Legs supposed to hold it.
It's about staying. Don't. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's
That's how I'm doing. So I'm like considering.
Yeah, we will keep knees straight and lower. No, keep knees straight and lower that way. Split mark, lower it. Lower it in the split. Lower. Come out, bend. No. Don't combine them. No, keep them open. Keep them open and bring down in split.
Just hold it.
Let's try this in.
Don't loosen it.
Whatever thing you are putting back, forward bend I have back pain.
Where do I hold this?
Oh.
Go wide.
But do I hold it anywhere or do I just go as slow as I can?
But you can, that's good, and then lower.
It just goes slow. It's not really open anywhere. Do I hold it here or do I just?
Stop talking. That's some work.
Okay, from the hip, very good.
You have your arm. Feet.
No, I got it.
Her truck.
Do the feet.
That's all.
Lay down and,
Okay, you want to sit on it? No, I just keep getting the weight on my head. Okay, I don't know how to.
Use the weight on your hand rather than.
Well, yeah, I got that, but I don't know how to.
Lean forward, push your hands down and you'll do it.
So instead of doing that way, once you're here,
No, yeah?
use your hand.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So this one.
That's not quite footsie. Alright, I'm gonna keep my feet here.
See, you did on your own.
Yeah, but then.
That's so far away. Still in close house.
Yeah, I was in the beginning.
Open the beat with a little bit to understand the for something like that.
Hands further out.
Straight, knee straight, knee straight.
Creating
We're
a
working
tripod
on
with your
it.
hands in your hand.
Press the fingers. Hey, let's recover in chicken pose, please.
She's lifting now.
That's good.
Yeah, do the handstand. Yes, not handstand.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Take a breath.
Okay, Hank.
Yeah, toes pulled in, keep toes pulled in. Watch the knee, watch the knee. Knee straight, left knee, stay on left knee.
I know. My legs were shaking.
Yeah, but your hand, your weight was on your hand, so your
Lift, Andy, lift,
It was on my hand.
lift.
You didn't feel on my hand? Yeah, I can do
Turn
it.
up the back, turn up your back. You got it? Whether it happens or not, don't worry too much about it. Focus the two spots around navel, on either side of the navel, where we put the elbows for peacock, right? Focus on that area, chin to chest, and pull it in. Don't pull the stomach in. You're not focusing. You're not working to get navel in. You're working on the 2 points where you put the elbows, right? Elbows in. And keep chin to chest. Chicken. Yeah, just focus on the sides. Focus on, you're not, so this is stomach in. You're not doing stomach in. You're doing the sides in. Stomach actually comes out, right? Just focus. Chin to chest. Please always keep chin to chest whenever you're doing the stomach movement. Keep the torso a little further out, please. So elbows more or less on the knee, and this is the anchor. Yeah, so go a little bit further back. Yeah. Feet apart. That will help your heels anchor. Focus on the sides. Focus on the sides. Focus on the sides. So this inward, knees push out, elbows pull in. That is about anchoring. Anything that you can anchor, you can use. That you generate energy anytime you anchor or create resistance or have forces in opposite direction. You use that force to do the movement, right? So this is the anchoring, pushing knees and elbows against each other. That generates energy that I use to pull stomach in. Right? Let's try navel in. Exhale, chin to chest. In and up, navel in. And up. Inhale, exhale, keep chin to chest, navel in, and up. Can you try sitting on the blocks, 2 blocks, and see if that helps? You should still be able to do it then. So you're recovering the lower back 2 ways, right? It's a forward bend, as well as when navel goes to spine, you recover the lower back. Anytime you have back ache, after back bends, if you can get your navel to spine, you'll be amazed what internal massage you get. Makes sense? Anytime you have back ache, focus on getting navel to spine. If you get navel to spine, your arch, your lordosis will recover. Generally backache happens, why? Because we push too much forward, right? So navel to spine does the reverse and recover the backache. Okay, let the torso go through, get forward, stretch the back of your spine. More weight on the toes, it's okay if the heels come up, focus on the back. Focus on the back. And Malasana, garden pose, get your arms around the knees and squeeze. It's okay if you touch a knot, interlock or knot at the back, just squeeze your leg with your arm. Squeeze inward. Okay, so your armpits are under the knees and the shins, and crane. back is stiff. That's why it was moving. Yeah. Focus on getting the torso to relax. Exhale, 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 exhale. So try and keep your knees into armpits. The tighter, the better. Yeah, just lift. Thanks. Knees into the armpits. Try and keep them tight. Reduce the gap. Squeeze. No gap. Yeah, right here. The elbows don't need to be on the floor. Yeah. Now lift. As you come forward, elbows will lift. Yeah, there. Squeeze in, squeeze. Tight and compact. B1. Yeah, squeeze. We have late dinner yesterday. Did you have a late dinner? No. Then how come there is 1 inch of extra space?
Actually, we did.
That's right. It shows up in 1 inch of girth.
Okay, Shabby.
Any food after 5? No problem. Forward, Anil. Forward. That's good. Fall forward. That makes sense, right? If you fall, at least go forward. There, Srini. There you go. There, you haven't forgotten that. See? Once you learn how to ride, you never know. Now people left. Take your arms up. Wait, shall you try? Yeah, we'll keep going forward. Squeeze your legs in. Squeeze your torso with your legs. So that reduce the gap between your knee and armpits. So start with less gap. Right, like this. Look, yeah. So don't start with this. There's already a gap. Start with no gap. Stay with no gap. Squeeze in. Yeah, and then your elbows. Yeah, exactly. Elbows start lower, but then they lift. Then they rise as you go forward. There. Yeah, Vaishali, roll, propel yourself. First your heels lift, then the balls lift, then you go on the toes, big toes, and off. Oh, one side has more gap?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's probably just a matter of practice. I don't think there should be any reason for asymmetry in that. Focus on this, promote more of this, and anchor with me, put your legs out.
You didn't realize how close you were. You were there. It's just that straightening out a little bit. Just right there. It's very very.
Oh, okay. The elbows will stay back. Maybe don't stretch out too much. Take it out and then come back in.
I think you're fine.
Take one leg, no, she wants to try.
Yeah.
One leg, check it. Don't go with both legs. One leg, just press the one and then bring the other one. Yeah. Then you got it. I get it something, but really I can't do it. Once it's the start.
The head?
No, you want to go up.
Yeah.
See, I can't go up. Back from standing up.
You will do it.
Actually, you can do it in the not the handstand.
Handstand. Handstand.
Handstand.
The legs.
Handstand.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
yoga lift. Yeah, no.
Oh, I can't do
We
that.
used to, you know,
Be a height, yeah, be a very high. the stomach. Once you engage the stomach, it's a lot less weight than in some of the other
I
things.
did it once, but now I must.
The objects in the mirror are closer than you think. They're closer than they appear. Right? The pose is closer than you think. Handstand? Yeah, let's do handstand. Yeah. Stomach. It's the core, it's the center, right? The federal government. Yeah.
I did, but
Do it slowly. You make it nervous. You have this electricity, right? And you like lightning, you count and stuff. You're doing crane to handstand.
I did crane to handstand.
Okay.
I can go forward and do it, but
Lift. Left. Yes, Hank. Stomach. Push the palms. Look at that. That's balancing. Nice. Man, you're on the video. It's going viral tonight.
do a last cross, you're gonna fall.
Yes.
It's the hands, right? So when you lose balance, you're not going to fall. Well, this is comfortable. There is wall there, so you're going to fall on left or right side, right? So it's your arms. If you can push both arms equally and anchor them, then you're balanced. Right? So that is the key. It seems like it's the head is on the floor and stomach and legs are lifting, but it's not the legs. It's the hands. If you push your hands down, then you can firm up your stomach.
Totally.
Hands down, palms down. Try it now. That actually is worse than this. It's easier to fall without the ball. Focus on the stomach. Keep pulling inward. Think forward.
No, your hands are not back.
Oh, yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, now it made no, but before.
This family will help you from brain to handstand. Think forward. That's right. You know what is the comfort zone to walk this side. Right. So stay that side. Very good. Go back.
You don't just go.
Like that.
My God.
Your fears are less valid than they appear.
Did you say it?
Yeah.
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 Arms are well. Let's go into handstand. From crane to handstand. Yeah.
You might want to come to the
Do I come to headstand first?
No.
come to the wall.
Go to the wall first.
Go on that side.
Whenever we are trying handstands, if Vaishali can give you a lift, say, take a few breaths. Viral. Viral.
Yeah.
Lift, lift tailbone, get a walking as much as you can. Forward, get a forward, focus on the stomach, lift tailbone, get on the toes, big toes, big toes. Yeah, there, look at how nice that.
Okay.
You want to try handstand, Jenny? Watch Shankar is. Actually, why don't you show him feet on the wall first, and then walk 2 feet on one like this. And then let him
Beautiful.
I don't like
Lift, right. Get tall, stretch.
I don't trust myself.
Left, look right, look at the wall. Engage your palms, firm, tight, anchor please. Strong on the lift, focus on the elbows and straighten the elbows, stretch the toes, look, stretch.
I'm still like that. Wait, that was sideways.
Stretch, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to lift. You don't want to put your weight down. You want to lift your weight. There is a difference, right? Putting weight versus lifting weight. Putting weight is passive on the joints and bones. Lifting weight is active. So you want to lift weight, right? Only then you can.
All I do is hold. You did the rest.
Lift. Rise. Stretch the side. Look at those underneath. Look at those toes. That's how you want. Stretch. Reach.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, side opposite leg. Yeah. That's good. Strong. Little toes. Very good. We need to start one leg, just one leg. Yes, one leg. Movement going in and out, not staying. It's going in and out. Become comfortable going into the pose, coming out. If you want to fear of falling, even with help. Raji is going into the pose with help, but she's coming out with comfort. So if you know that you can come out without falling, your mind will be much easier. Okay, just go with one leg. Yes. So you'll help me just with one leg. Just hold one leg, right? Don't touch the other leg. So look at me. I just support you. Against me. Now she'll come out on her own, right?
It's easy for me to say that.
Lean on left side and
One leg down.
Outside,
Once you feel comfortable coming out without falling. Toes. Yes, push into the wall. There you go. Look down, look at the wall. Don't look out. Look into the wall. There, like that. Toes, keep toes. There you go. Stay. Don't rush. Easy. Toes. When you're driving, you look in the direction where you want to go, right? That matters. It's an important point.
Are you okay?
Mighty hands, mighty left. Let go. Hands look at. Say hello to the camera.
Need help coming down?
Stick it as close as you can.
after a while, it comes up with something.
Yeah, but why?
Few years maybe, right? Because you mopped the floor and all that.
Yeah.
There you go, see that? Once your one leg lifts high enough, the other leg will fall.
Sarita, can you do this? Well, I can walk on the stomach and the wall.
Well, do mantra, I see later. Reciting Om or Om Namah Shivaya.
Handstand, I can do that.
That's good. Strong and mighty, Viral. Lift. Rise. Stretch your toes, Viral. Stretch your toes. Point toes to the ceiling.
You see, I can do it.
Push palms down and lift up. Focus on the chest. No bend in the elbows. What's good?
Again, walk back. See here, you start to shift the heel and try to walk.
Keep your knees bent, you can lean more into the wall. Yeah, lift, stretch. Head close to the knee.
knee distance.
More on the vertical split. Down so you can lift up, be very active. Don't feel any pressure at all. Work with the breath. That's good, Andy. That's good. Nice and gentle. Don't rush, please. Don't rush. Shut yourself to the heels. The only one. Oh, that's good, Vaishali. That's good. Strong. Push down so you can lift up. The more you stretch, the less you strain. The longer you are, the stronger you are. That's good. That's good, Srini. That's good. That's good. Easy. You're thinking to move to Dharma? Come on for yoga. Lift.
You understand? You're not leaning the wrong way.
Or we should all move to body.
When you're getting up, you can't lean on this
You know what the
side.
side weight is?
And be shifting weight.
It goes back.
Butterfly.
If you lean this way, this hand is going to
Butterfly is relaxing.
Once you have
Yeah, there you go. Anchor, fingertips. Your left palm is the right too. Bring them in. Block.
It's nice though. I don't want to lose them. It is soft. This is amazing. I can do it.
Oh, Chino, that's good.
Yeah, he learned to walk. He learned to walk. It's not quietly.
It's easier.
That is harder. Try the other hand.
No way.
Now can you walk forward?
That's what I
Very
feel
good,
me
that's good.
today.
Bend knees, bend knees. And in bend knees, you can put a lot more weight into the walk. Butterfly, Mula Bandhasan.
What's the move?
Mula Bandhasan, when you put the foot under the hip.
Shift your leg weight to the
Mula Bandha is root lock, right? So the navel abdomen area.
What is it?
Mula Bandha, root lock. Mool is root. Bandha is the lock or dam, or controlling regulatory mechanism. Wow.
Someday.
So Viral, you sit on one like the butterfly, but then put one toe on the floor, right? Put this toe on the floor, heel up, and keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. So eventually, the hip joint will open enough, ankle will stretch enough, and you can sit on the foot, toe facing back, heel facing front.
I can have one. I need to
Doesn't need-
I got to this. Maybe I didn't. I don't need it.
There's a block here.
Yeah. I just thought I had one.
Oh, here, yeah.
Oh.
In the way.
I'm like, it was here somewhere.
You move, block move.
No, you need six.
So showing the wider knee. Showing the butterfly first. Yeah. Just do that and sit on the block if you need to. No, the knees have come too close. No, I'm not going to block. You can use a block, but your knees have come too close. Wider. Very good. Yeah. That's good. Okay, so now you can feel you're tilted, right? So slowly even out. Slow. Yeah. Your back will become stronger and stronger until knee back, right knee back, knee open, one leg at a time, one leg at a time. Take your knee back, please. Knee back. You want to open the hip, right? Hip wider. Be very gentle when you come out, right? Your knee is stuck in an awkward posture.
Oh, I do too much.
yeah.
I have to be very.
Yeah, like that, exactly. That's how
I'm
you
just,
move
I'm
around.
like
So
weird,
when
you
your
know,
back
like
can
make sure I
become
don't
symmetrical
push it too hard,
on
then
top of
it's
asymmetry, right? This is
I see
asymmetrical.
it every night.
So this is natural, right? Slowly,
Is that your right
this will contract, this will expand.
Mine's in the right hand.
So Mark, you
I did something, I know I did it.
So just
easier,
take it,
but
keep taking the right knee
it's
further back.
better, but it's not fast. It's
This
better.
is wider, right? Wider. You want nothing butterfly, like that. Yeah. So heel to heel, navel, right? Yeah, that's it. You should try both. So when we try both, you hold the toes. Yeah, so to do both, hold the toes from inside, anchor your toes onto the floor.
That's good.
She can do it without anything.
That's not a big block and then.
Yeah, then you go down.
Good, very good.
Focus on lifting. Anytime you're not lifting, you're straining your joints. When you lift, you engage your muscles, right? Very simple. Any pose and every pose, whether it's the headstand or handstand or peacock or
So you want your head
scorpion, lift.
lift.
So lift happens everywhere, right? Lift happens here, lift happens here, lift happens here, lift happens here. Right? I'm trying to lift myself. Right? That's how the shoulders come to ears, right? Otherwise the shoulders go below the ear, right? Shoulders, how will the shoulders come to your ear?
and push the knee down. it won't come immediately. It will take time. Pull this back.
You feel a little tense getting into it, but once you're there, you feel nice.
Yeah. Hip rotations, forward, backward, sideways rotation, grinding mill.
You're using a little bit of space today.
Yep, ganti dadwanu bhi hai.
I think your family uses the basement, well, your yoga class uses the basement more than a lot of people in their worlds. That's a good thing.
Forward, backward, canoeing. And then Janu Shirshasana. First, let's start with Mahamudra. If you can, sit on the foot, otherwise let the foot touch the thigh. Right? So your heel is under the perineum. So your sit bones are not on the floor. Mahamudra is chin to chest. See if you can see the big toe. You can practice bandhas in forward bends. You can have chin to chest, that's Jalandhar band. You can have root lock, pulling abdominal organs up. You're sitting. If you're sitting on your heel, it's a lot easier to feel that. You pull it up. As you pull it up, you feel a sensation of pushing down. Right? You just feel pressure on your heel. The perineum pushes down, but you're lifting up, and then you can pull navel in and up. That's Uddiyana. So all three bandhas you can engage. Remember to keep chin to chest. A couple breaths and then semi-western. It's an asymmetrical pose, right? So which side should we be pushing forward? Which side will stay back? Which side should you rotate and twist and push forward? Come on, people, help me out here.
Right.
The right side, the right hip.
Your left leg is out, the right
So you
side.
can be
Exactly, yeah.
lined up.
Did you get that? Wow, there is a quiz going on and college students are not paying attention. When your left leg is out, you're asymmetrical, right? So this side stays back. You see how my right arm has become shorter? So you exaggerate this forward. Rotate this forward, right? So you get the stretch on this side. The opposite side is what stretches. Yeah. So when they're doing with the right leg, the left side is what's stretching, right? Right side is actually contracting. So she needs to push more and more on the left side and pull it forward. Really, really powerful. I mean, if there is one thing you want to learn for strength, it's pulling stomach in. Nothing better than forward bends to do that. You exhale, pull stomach in. Exhale, pull stomach in and hold. Knee out, Nashika, push the knee out. Push the knee wide, 90 degree, you're wider even. Yeah, 90 degrees wide. Yeah, and sit barely on the heel. You know, take out the foot. Don't sit on the foot. Yeah, just on the heel, just on the heel. Yeah, just a little bit on the heel. That's good, that's good. It pushes the perineum and then push it down. You can feel downward pressure. Vaishali, pull the right side forward, even out, even both the shoulders out. Both the shoulders out, even equal distance from the floor, from the foot. Let's try Paschimottanasana. Both legs out. Sit on the block. Hold your mat. Just 2 inches makes a big difference. It's the weight of the crow that breaks the branch, right? Extend, stretch your back as much as you can so that you bend more from your hips and not from your spine. You want your heels on the ground, you want your knees on the ground, back of the knees, and heels off the ground when you're in the pose if you can, right? How much forward? How much forward can you go? Whether you're using the belt or pulling your toes, holding feet, push your feet away from you so they stretch your arms away and take your spine, your head forward. The more you go forward, the more you bend from the hips. Can you visualize that? Versus from the shoulders and the hump in the upper back, middle back. That means your head will be farther and farther away from the feet. Visualize taking head closer and closer to the feet. That requires and enables lengthening, straightening the spine and bending from the hips. Exhale, chin to chest. Pull stomach in and stay. You hold air outside. You have to hold breath outside as long as you can. So inhale, exhale a bit quicker, and then hold without air.
Everybody's looking at him like, is he going to get up?
He's too comfortable there. And we are sweating.
Your stomach is in here.
It takes time. If you try like him, you get it.
Does
Many
your
of us
stomach,
don't try and we want to get there.
does your stomach